Alright, welcome to today's video. First off, I just want to thank everyone that's given me a lot of support and sent me a lot of positive messages in this process here. As I mentioned in the previous video, I mean, I know this is a first world problem, it's just regarding my car and everything, but that car pretty much is this YouTube channel in a big way. So this happening wasn't obviously the most optimal. I'm going to try to run through it pretty quick. I know it's been pretty much a week since I uploaded the video on what actually happened to my car. So I've been in contact with my insurance company. And it's been a bit of a process. So I've talked to my insurance agent, I've talked to a claims department, and I've talked to the actual adjuster. But when all this happened last weekend, obviously I couldn't reach my agent because it was the weekend. But however, on Monday morning, first thing, he did give me a call. Hello. This is Michael. Hey, how you doing? Yeah, no, not very good. Yeah, I guess I'll have to give you a quick little rundown of the story here. I was going to Harrisburg, and they're telling me that the car hydrolocked, so the engine is dead. I mean, that's the quickest rundown I can give you. Like, you know what, I didn't want to make this phone call to you, you know what I mean? I love my car. I wish this wouldn't have happened, but it is what it is, you know what I mean? The car is dead. They tried to turn the engine manually, but they couldn't. So, you know, the diagnosis is that, you know, the engine is dead. I got 3,500 miles on the car. But that's up to you guys if you're, you know, how you're going to go about dealing with this, you know, new engine. I mean, I just figured you can't total the car because it's too new. But, I mean, I don't know. I don't know how this kind of stuff works.
They would, you know, if they, you know, they determine the cost of repairing, you know, replacing the engine is, you know, they go by a certain percent. You know, when it starts to get to be, if the costs were like up to like some, like, I don't know if it's like 80% or something of what the value of the vehicle is, then they might determine it to be a total loss and pay you for the vehicle itself.
Okay.
You know,
okay.
You know? But like you said, I mean, it certainly doesn't look that way. Like you said, brand new vehicle. You know, yeah. 3,000 miles on the engine. You know,
right.
It's probably not going to be the case.
At the time, I was like, man, this is, you know, I mean, the car's probably going to start tomorrow. That was my thought process. I wasn't even thinking of, I have to call my insurance company. I was like,
yeah,
you know,
yeah.
It needs towed to the dealership, have the shop look at it.
Oh, yeah.
You know, I looked at the filters, they were wet as well, and, you know, I mean, I'm sure they'll show that to the adjuster, all that stuff when that person gets there, so.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
You know, I just want this ball to get rolling, you know, I want this process started, and, because, again, it's just not me, you know, me being like, oh, my poor little car, and I want to drive my car.
No,
this is, you know, a big part of my business, so that's why I want this going.
Yeah, that's what you have insurance for.
Now, he was very understanding to the situation and pretty much said that, you know, stuff like this happens and that's why you do have insurance. So the next day, pretty much exactly 24 hours later, I got a call from the claims department.
How far did the waters get into your vehicle?
How do you mean, how far?
Yeah, like how did it go into your vehicle, into your, you know, into your seat?
No. I mean, the thing is, I wasn't in like a river or a flood like that. I mean, there's no problem with the interior of the car. And they initially thought that, you know, water had gotten into my actual car and the interior was ruined and so on, but that's not the case. So I then get a call from the adjuster. And at this time, she had not yet been down to the dealership to take a look at the car and, you know, assess the damage and do an evaluation of costs and all that stuff.
And I don't understand their logic of how they arrange the engine area compartment.
Uh-huh.
But, because you can see some of the vehicle's intake tubes are like up on the tie bar and the rad supports of the cars, and then the other ones that checks them in from the bottom. I don't understand them, but
Yeah, I mean,
Um,
to be honest, I never really thought of that before, you know what I mean?
yeah.
Like, the placement of the intakes and, what that can cause and stuff like that, because I've never had
You will
issues
now,
with, yeah,
huh?
absolutely I do now. So she calls me again, and of course, at that time, I was filming that, but my SD card of my GoPro crapped out on me, and I didn't notice that until like 15 minutes into the conversation, pretty much. But basically what she told me was that, are you sitting down? And I said, yes. I'm sitting down. Why? And when she went down to the dealership, and they had actually contacted, AMG in Germany and everything, and checked the price for a new engine, it's a pretty whopping number. The price for that is $71,000. Yeah, that's a pretty steep figure there. And I mean, I was stunned, kind of shocked as well. I mean, my whole car was about 88 something thousand dollars. And we then went over sort of, the price of the car and what type of features it had on it, base price, and, the options that I had picked that led up to my sticker price. No, I mean, you're kind of running through the options that are, standard on the car. I picked like a 360 camera. That was one of the options. That brings it up from the base price, obviously, and a performance exhaust system. And then the wheels were an option as well. And after talking for a while, she pretty much dropped bomb number 2 on me.
They will end up totaling the car.
I just can't believe it. That's insane.
And then, like I say, that big factor of the $71,000 engine.
Yeah, I mean, I understand from my numbers side of everything, but it's just crazy. I ordered this car in March, and I've had it for 7 weeks. I got it in June, and now it's gone.
Yeah. Yeah, unfortunate.
Man, that's crazy.
Yeah. So, like I say, I will give you a call and be in touch then. Okay?
Okay, all right.
All right, thank you.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Uh-huh.
Well, you guys heard it. The car is totaled. My car that I've had for 7.5 weeks or 7 weeks when this happened a week ago is totaled. The car that I ordered in March and I've had since June is totaled. It's got 3,584 miles on it. The beast is I mean, this is just weird. So yeah, there you have it. I would have never thought that my brand new car that I've had for such a short period of time, and I know I've probably mentioned that a bunch of times in this video, but 7 weeks, that car is no more. So I'm not getting a brand new engine. I will be getting a brand new car. So that's where we're at right now. I'm still stunned. I can't really understand it. I can't grasp that fact that my car is totaled. As I mentioned in the previous video, I thought the car was going to be too new to be totaled. Obviously, from a numbers side, it kind of makes sense. And she was saying that, even if we were to give you a brand new engine, you never know if something else in the car became defective because of what happened, and that would cause an issue down the road. Now, that's what I know at this time. I don't know exactly how much I'm going to get for the car, what kind of check they're going to cut me and so on, and where I'm going to be financially. But I know that I'm looking at getting a brand new car. The old car, the beast, the one that you guys all followed me, or at least subscribers of mine that followed my whole ordering process and everything leading up to me taking delivery of the car and all the videos that I've done of that car is no more. It's not going to be on the channel, unfortunately, and it's a sad fact of the matter. Obviously, I have an enormous emotional connection to that car because I worked very hard to get it. I've done so many videos of it, and you guys know how much I love that car. Absolutely adore it. So I do want another C63s, and I've gotten tons of comments, regarding Mercedes reliability, and you should have gotten something else, and Mercedes is crap, and all this stuff. And yeah, I've had some bad luck with it. Like the first one, that was like human error with my diff and everything, but that was fixed, and the car just performed excellent. This second thing with the engine is because of Mother Nature. And another question I've gotten a lot is that, why isn't this covered under warranty? Because it's something that happened by Mother Nature. It's not that the car just broke down from nothing. You know, it's kind of like if lightning hit the car and it, you know, caught fire and burned up. You know, that's not a warranty issue, that's an insurance issue, because that's something freak accident that happened. So that's also why, you know, this is not really on Mercedes. I mean, you can argue, just kind of like the adjuster did, that maybe the intakes are positioned in a very vulnerable place where, you know, they can suck in water. Yeah, you can argue that possibly, but either way, it doesn't fall on Mercedes. It falls on the insurance company. So that's why we're here now. So what we do know for a fact here now is that my car is totaled. What I don't know is how long this now is going to take until I have a brand new car, because I don't have the final numbers of everything yet. But I wanted to give you guys an update video because I've gotten so many questions and comments and stuff like what's going on and everything. So I wanted to make an update video for you guys so you kind of know what I know and what's going on. But we're not completely at the end of the road with this whole process yet. And of course, as soon as I know more, you guys will as well. I'll come out with a new video. Remember, follow me on Instagram for updates. That's where I've been the most active during this whole process. But yeah, it's a crazy situation, but this is what it is. So thank you so much for watching. If you're stopping by this channel for the first time through this video and you haven't already, please subscribe, and I'll see you guys very, very soon.